Hey everybody, today we are reviewing this 2008 Chevy Avalanche Z71 package. Let's check it out. This should be a good one. We're gonna go check out the exterior, check out the interior. We're gonna drive it, give it some gas, give it some brakes, and see what we think overall. It's kind of a strange vehicle, so let's check it out. Okay, so per usual, here we are on the outside. As you can tell, it is a little strange, this Avalanche. What it actually is a Suburban that they chopped that end off right there. Anyways, it's still got the classic Chevy look. You can tell it's a Z71, a real Z71, because of the chrome there, the satin chrome on the front, satin chrome on the mirrors and the door handles, and because it says Z71 right there. This truck, these rims, taillights, headlights, not stock. Just to throw that out there, this is not how you're gonna get this truck if you do buy one. But other than that, it's actually on the Suburban's platform as suspension wise, so you actually get a decently smooth ride for it being a truck. I think it looks good. It's nice and aggressive looking the way it is now. I can't really, I mean, you either love Avalanches or you don't, and in my case I think they're a pretty decent truck for what they are. They've got a lot of cool things, like in the bed here, these lock, and they also have waterproof storage. You can put all sorts of things in there, you know, whatever you like. This bed is waterproof. These come out individually, and they have a load capacity of 200 pounds of weight, so you could sit on top or whatever. So the bed is completely waterproof, anything you put under here. So it's just basically a tonneau cover that comes with the truck. And again, both sides have the locking storage on them, so pretty cool. A lot of people don't know Avalanches. The rear window comes out and the back seats lay completely flat, so this becomes a really big bed if you want it to, and then you can take these out and put, you know, wood or dirt bikes or whatever you're going to put back there that you need a little bit more length. So that is kind of a cool feature. People use it for camping or just anything that you don't want stolen as well, because when you do lock the bed, this lock the truck, the tailgate locks with it, so everything in the bed is always secure if the truck is locked. So anyways, this is the exterior of the truck, and let's move inside and see what that's all about. All right, so moving inside, we come to a full leather interior, front and back. Now this truck does have heated seats. Only the front though are heated seats. Everything is powered. This package, the Z71, is the best package that you can get as far as, well, just everything. It's going to be the highest trim package. You do get a nice little sunroof. Wow. And check it out, we've got a DVD player for the children in the back, or adults, or people with dead cell phones. A cool feature is the four-wheel drive system. I really like that it's got the auto 4 high and 4 low. Keep it in auto if you're on, you know, some gravel or some snow that you know, you're kind of going back and forth between pavement and whatnot. Pretty standard this year, obviously, for the Chevy trucks. Everything is really easy to use, which I like. The cruise is easy to use. It's all just these easy buttons here. The volume and everything for the stereo, everything is just easy to use. It's not complicated. You've got your tow button. Everything is just accessible. Like, it just makes sense where it is. All your info over here, you know, look at transmission temperatures, miles, trip tripometer, all that kind of thing. You can also reset everything there as well. This is nice and easy to use as well. It does have the adjustable pedal, which is cool. Parking brake sensor on and off, traction control, and an easy button for the windshield. I mean, everything works as it should. It's simple. I like it. This truck, this is obviously aftermarket, but these can come with navigation and a screen. Again, it's old school now because this is a 2008, but everything is super easy to use. I like it. With the Z71 package, you do get this aluminum that goes pretty much everywhere. A little aluminum there, goes all the way around. It's just nice and clean. It looks good, and it's indicative that this is the Z71. Now let's see what the back seat looks like. So, coming to the back, pretty decent space for a truck. It is a full-size 1500. These aren't little doors or anything like that. Nice leather seats. This folds down. And like I said, this window comes out. These seats fold completely flat, and you can get access to the whole bed of the truck. Everything's waterproof back there, the liner, everything. Like it's a pretty cool design. It's not used very often, but it's kind of cool to have it there. You do get the rear controls for your DVD player. Yes, you'll be using that little, car charger there for your phone, and you control the music, and you do have some rear little vents and stuff as well. So don't forget about your DVD player. Wow, look at that. Oh my, Panasonic even. Jeez Louise, fancy. All right, so that's the rear. Okay, so we are now driving the Chevy Avalanche. And I can tell you, as far as trucks go, it's got a pretty smooth ride because it is based on the Suburban suspension. So you don't have any leafs. You've got struts in the front. You've got shocks and springs in the back instead of leafs. So it's a pretty comfortable ride, actually, as far as trucks go. So you do kind of meet there in the middle. It's heavier than a Silverado by a couple 100 pounds because they basically just chop the back end off of a Suburban and put a tonneau cover on it instead. So the bed is, it's all one piece. There's no separate bed, so it's kind of interesting. But it's a comfortable ride. Everything, it feels good. Like the brakes aren't super touchy. The steering is good. Like it's not aggressive, and it's not too much. Like sometimes you get into different vehicles and you barely move the wheel and it's like this one actually goes the amount that you moved the steering wheel instead of being too aggressive, but it's also not dull and sluggish either. Like it's right on point with what you want it to do, which is nice for a truck. So let's talk about the power numbers, because that's what we all want to hear. 310 horsepower and 335 foot-pounds of torque, which for a vehicle this heavy, I will say it's a good amount when you're not towing anything. It's fine. Like everything is good. It feels strong. It does have a 4-speed transmission, and I do wish that it had another gear or two. Like that would be good. It doesn't feel like it needs it, but it would be nice just to not have such a long gear basically in between shifts. But you're moving a heavy vehicle. I wish it had a little bit more power, to be honest. We'll come up to a stop. Let's see how fast we can get to 60. Here we go. Ooh, little tire spin. That was unexpected. We're going. We're still going. Okay, 60. All right, so that only took 10 years to get to 60. As to be expected, this is not a race truck, guys. This is a big, comfy Z71. I guess it's an off-roader just because of the Z71 package. I don't know if, I guess it has like longer suspension travel and that sort of thing. Yeah, so anyways, 310 horsepower and 335 foot-pounds of freaking torque. And this is what we got. Okay, so it's a truck, so we got to talk about towing. This is supposed to be rated up to 7,200 pounds of towing. And I can tell you that I have towed about 5,000 pounds with this truck up some pretty steep roads, like 6% grades in Arizona mountains, like Black Canyon, and going up to Flagstaff. There are some truck and car killers of roads, and towing 5,000 pounds with this truck, not the best at all, to be honest. Even towing a 5,000 pound trailer, this thing is constantly downshifting, and it heats up really quickly temp-wise, like as far as tranny and coolant temps go. I don't like to see them get as high as they do. But again, like, it's summertime, it's 100 degrees, plus going up 6% grades for miles at a time, so maybe I'm just, a little too concerned about it. If you were towing flat, I'm sure you would be fine. Like anywhere else, towing flat wouldn't be a problem. I just really cannot see, I would not be comfortable towing anywhere near 7,200 pounds with this truck, like at all. And I don't know if it's because of the suspension as well, but it does, I don't know if it's too soft because it's based on the, Suburban suspension or what, but it's not super rigid, and it just, every time you pass a semi or anything, you kind of get sucked in and you get like a little, sway on the trailer, like nothing too crazy. But again, like if you're going to tow anything heavy, just take it easy. Like, you don't have to go the speed limit if it's 75. If you're not comfortable, just take it down a notch, go 65. The truck's going to like it a lot better anyways. But yeah, this probably wasn't meant to be a towing machine to begin with, but there's no way I can see someone comfortably towing 7,200 pounds with this truck, like, in my opinion. So that's what I got to say about that. Okay, so overall, the truck, it's a nice truck. It's super quirky and super weird, obviously, because the back window comes out and it's got a permanent tonneau cover, well, not permanent, it's just built in, which reduces your bed and blah blah blah. And it's a singular truck. The bed is not separate. It's just all one chopped off Suburban. But overall, I really do like the truck for what it is. It's different. You don't see a ton of them on the road, and maybe there's a reason why. You either love it or you hate it. With the 5.3 V8 though, it feels slightly underpowered when going up big hills, especially if you've got a bunch of cargo or you're towing. I know you can do some mods and squeeze some more power out of these 5.3s. Not a big deal. They make tunes, intakes, exhausts, whatever your heart desires. You can do that. Maybe throw a supercharger on it. I don't know what you want to do. But if you get some more power out of it, I honestly think it would be a much better vehicle to drive, just based on that. It's not a tow machine, so if you're looking for that, maybe get something different, because this is not made for that necessarily. Anyways, anything above 5,000 pounds seems a little sketch to me. So overall, I like the truck a lot. The interior is nice and clean. Everything's easy to use, exactly where it should be. I think the exterior looks really good, especially on this truck with a little lift and some rims and tires and everything. Like, I think it's a pretty good looking truck in my opinion. But anyways, let me know down in the comments what you think about this truck. Again, if you want to see different vehicles in the future, or trucks, cars, whatever, let me know. Always like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for checking out today's video. If you liked what you saw, like and subscribe. I'm releasing more truck reviews, car reviews, all sorts of reviews at least once a week, most likely twice a week. So again, all you have to do is like and subscribe to get more videos like this. Also, leave a comment below on what you thought of the video and what you would like to see in upcoming episodes. Thanks.